Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday to each and every one. And also a happy new year to everyone. Just want to wish everyone a wonderful, prosperous, healthy, and what must I say now? New year.
Of course,
Just leave it at that, trying to find too many words at once. So again, welcome to everyone in television land, our silent supporters. Thank you so much and happy new year again to each and every one. And also to everyone in the chat, welcome, welcome, and happy new year and happy Friday. Hope everyone had a wonderful and productive week as usual, and looking forward to a restive and wonderful weekend. Right, so I am just gonna do a little bit of housekeeping, here. Let me just copy the link. And guys, um, if you have a platform and can share us out, please do so. It will be greatly appreciated.
all right.
Okay, thank you so much for joining in. Really appreciate everyone who is tuning in. And hope everyone is keeping healthy and safe so far. I am Sassy. Welcome, welcome. Right,
Big up
so
yourself, Sassy.
Brian, I'm just gonna turn over to you. Let me just do a bit of housekeeping in the meanwhile. So you want to do your welcome?
Okay. Once again, I want to say Happy New Year to all of us, right, and to the globe at large. Um, 2023. Of course, would like to say that you know we really want to have everyone right? Enjoying a prosperous new year. But the truth and the reality of the situation, we know that it's going to be difficult as it relates to Jamaica current situation, right? As it relates to crime and violence, and we have seen that St. James, right, once again has shown its true purpose and shaping 2023 for us. So here we have it that St. James had committed, right, the first sin as it relates to number three, right? So we have St. James um, committing that offense for 2023, and it is so sad. And so then we have seen that, you know, um,
One sec, Sassy. Remember, we're just coming live since the start of the new year, so that's why we're wishing everybody happy new year.
exactly.
We know it's 6 days in, but this is our first new year live. And you know what? I said I was
So
going to step into 2023 in style, so let me step.
all right.
All
So
right.
all right.
We're stepping into 2023.
Okay.
All
So
right.
she just went back in 2022
Yes, and I'm
and
stepping at 2023.
stepping at 2023. All right. All right. So as we were saying, guys, that St. James started off the year. Sad to report this, right? That the start of the year, and we have already exceeding over, right? 10, number three, committed already. 10, number three, we have exceeded that. It could be more as it relates to between yesterday and today. So don't quote me on it, right? It is not going to be less, right? So that is the sad part of what we are dealing with. I have heard the Prime Minister, right? Giving a new year message, and where he spoke that he wants to legislate, right, some new framework so that the repeated criminals don't take the system right, as a revolving door. But people, when we think of it, right, that the Prime Minister is coming out to say that he's going to create, right, some new legislation, right, to, stop the gap in the criminal justice system for it not to be taken as a revolving door. I mean, let us ask the question: when did this idea come to the Prime Minister? The Prime Minister has been in power, right, going over pretty much 6 to 7 years. And for him to realize that, okay, there are loopholes in the criminal justice system, which I do agree with him, right? There are several loopholes, right? And for him to just finally realize that, oh, you know what? There are loopholes in the system, so I am going to formulate some legislations, right, to stop those loopholes, right, so that we can reduce those repeat offenders, right? Now, what we have been, troubling with is a crime situation in Jamaica that had escalated over 1,000 murder over 20 odd years. Over 20 odd years that shared between both parties, the Jamaica Labour parties and People's National Party. So this year, right, should we look for immediate changes? No. What people need to understand is that it is a mindset. It becomes a chronic culture as it relates to the behavior, criminality in Jamaica. And so then you have to understand that, look, this is not going to change overnight. But before I get into that, because we are going to welcome some persons in the chat, and then we are going to take you to other venues as well. All right, so stay tuned, right, as we do some welcome.
Okay, so thank you again so much, guys, for being here. Sunshine, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday, Truck Life. Happy Team, Marilyn, Sassy, Queenie from Happy Team, Daniel, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday to each and everyone. Christy, Happy Gang, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for joining. Jelin, thank you for being here. Happy Team, happy Saturday to you guys over there in the Philippines. Really appreciate you being here. Sassy from the Happy Team as well. Last week, and it's the Anand family. Welcome, welcome. And I think I saw India. Welcome, welcome. Gian from Happy Team. India. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Mary Claire, thank you so much for being here. Morbus, welcome. Francia, welcome. He said I don't want to miss anybody. Canlas, welcome. Happy Saturday to you over there in the Philippines as well. Michael Asphalt, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. I've said Morbus already. And Tiffany, welcome. Happy Friday.
Bless yourself, Sister Tiffany.
And Arlene from Happy Team also, welcome. Taylor's family, welcome. Happy Friday. Okay, and again, Happy New Year to each and every one. Oh, it's check Baron's Instagram. Okay, Daniel, I was checking mine, not Baron's. Okay, I will do it shortly since it's over on Baron's own. Okay. Sorry about that. I thought you send it to mine.
All right.
All right, no problem. Talman, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday to you. And guys, remember to thumbs up the live as you come in. And if you have a platform and can share us out, please do so. It will be greatly appreciated. Why is this thing doing that? And also, Arlene, welcome, welcome.
Bless yourself, Sister Arlene.
Ricardo, welcome to as I'm running corrupt truck life. You're going to say Happy New Year first, Ricardo, before you start.
Truck life won't deal with it tonight, Ricardo. Don't worry yourself.
As you're reaching, you start through stone. Welcome each and everyone. Thank you again for joining in. And the topic for tonight is truthfulness, the beginning of nation healing. So guys, remember to join in the conversation. We want to make it interactive. you have any input, we would like to hear it. And the phone line is streaming across the screen.
Yes.
I'm still having Faith Live Job in 2023. It will ring again. Right. So Baron, back over to you.
All right. So guys, I want to tell my
sorry. So welcome to those on Facebook. I'm so sorry, Baron. Welcome to those on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining and Happy New Year. Really appreciate everyone who's joining in.
Okay, guys, I want to share a bit of information with you all, right? And this information, before I share it, I must say to you that this information so despicable, right? And trust me, I am so really sick that some of us as Jamaicans, right, who carry such a behavior from home and abroad and bring Jamaica name in utmost disgrace, right? So I'm going to share a clip that is so distasteful. I couldn't believe it, that you have, a man, right, in his early 30s, right, behaving in such a despicable way, people. I couldn't believe it. So without any further ado, I am going to share, right, this clip and let you enjoy roughly about 3 or 4 minutes of this despicable, and then we are going to see this, right, see this clip, right, and to show you how despicable this guy is, right? And then, of course, we're going to just comment on it shortly, right? So without any further ado, let me just share this horrible sight with you guys. Unbelievable. When I say unbelievable, unbelievable. I couldn't believe it when I saw it, but I'm going to share it with you and let you see it for yourself.
Okay, Samantha Lifestyle, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. And Truck Life say, I hope they'll get overtime. Joining. And Raina from Happy Team, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, guys, I'm just going to share the screen.
And developing now, a man caught on camera placing a camera under a woman's dress in a Walmart back in September has been arrested again.
Ciano Brown, again, back in custody. Local 10 News reporter Alex Finney joins us live outside the Broward County Main Jail in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, she has the details on this latest arrest. Alex.
Good afternoon, ladies. Yes, this was a really disturbing crime for you and our viewers to remember. We covered it extensively back in September. Let's go to his mugshot now. Ciano Brown back in jail, the Broward jail, for returning to that North Lauderdale Walmart where he was banned. Now, prior to this all happened, prior to his arrest for video voyeurism, that arrest happening in September. I want to go to video now where you can see him filming under women's dresses without their knowledge. Well, he returned to that store. He was arrested again and went before a judge today. Take a listen.
See the allegations that there wasn't necessarily an isolated incident and that it happened more than once at the same location. So,
okay, so in other words, this is not an isolated.
no, he has a training video voyeurism at the same location.
And now, of course, there are concerns because this is not his first offense. Quite a few. We're also including Aventura Mall in all of this as well, another area that he's banned from for what seems to be the same thing. His bond in this case has been set for $3,000, but because of that immigration hold, he's still going to remain behind bars. We, of course, are still working this story for you, and I'll have an update a little bit later on today. For now, this is the very latest live right outside of Broward Jail. Alex Finney, Local 10 News.
But first, breaking news. The stunning news twist in a double stabbing that
there you
turned
have it, guys, as it relates to that piece of garbage there, right? That he find time, right, to, videoing on the lady's dress, right? So despicable, right? So, and this is it, right? When you look on behavior like that, because for this guy, behavior like that lead to, I mean, jumping over ladies' fence and all of that. Now, just imagine that when the American system finished with him, right? And if he being deported, he's coming right back to Jamaica. And simple means that that sort of behavior that we all have seen, right, is not going to change his behavior. It is not the first time that this despicable beast has done something like that, right? So disrespectful and distasteful. Now,
was asking why was he banned?
Well, you mean from
Walmart?
Yes. Well, obviously he was banned from Walmart because the incident took place at Walmart, where the loss prevention person observed him, right, taking out his phone and video that sort of scene that you have seen there. So despicable. All right. So enough of him, right? I just want for persons to be aware and just make him famous. That when time people, if anyone, right, whether the persons who are in Florida or so forth, see this little piece of culprit, you understand, in their near proximity, just be careful, right? Because this is what this little piece of nastiness go around, right, and do.
But the
right?
thing about it, as you say, is going to go right back to our home soil
Exactly.
when you're done with him. So
and that is what I'm saying, that after the American system finished with him, because obviously, right, he's going to be deported, and when he's deported, he's coming back to Jamaica, where he's going to carry on, you understand, his piece of despicable behavior, and possible, you understand, that ending up in jumping over people's fence. So we can watch out for him, and people, please prepare for him. All right. Having said that, now, yes, and he's a repeat offender as well, because it is not the first time, it is not his first rodeo in doing that. All right, so.
Okay, so welcome, Mofat. Thank you so much for joining Juba Bruce Love TV. Welcome. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for joining in. Really appreciate you guys being here.
Okay, so we finished with that pervert mindset. And we are going to speak a little bit on a particular research that I did, because I am very much concerned as it relates to our crime statistics. And to be honest, trying to see how, I can offer some help. And so then I started to do an extensive search, because over 20 years, my people, we have been experiencing, right, over 1,000, right, homicide cases, right? And it doesn't seem like any of our parties, incumbent parties, practicing over 60 years, right, of their politics, seems to do anything where crime is concerned. Gone in the history, they were the main players who contribute to all of that. Now the crime has grown, right, out of their control. But guys, let me share something with you. I had done a research, right, on 2 states in the United States. And the reason why I did that research is to wake up Jamaica. I want Jamaica to wake up and realize that the current governance that we are getting, we are not to accept it. The current governance that we are getting, right? And we have to wake up and realize that we are into the center of a volcano. Now, I had done a research as it relates to 2 of the most troubling states in the United States of America, which is 1, Washington, D.C. and New York. Now, and I make a comparison with Jamaica. The reason for me to do that research is to the fact that I am looking to say that the United States has what you call extreme flexible gun laws. As a matter of fact, it is within their second amendment rights to bear arms in the United States. So in the United States, to bear arms is a right. In Jamaica, to bear arms is a privilege. So there's a difference between privilege and a difference between rights. So bearing arms in America, if someone, right, being eligible, being American, right, he has the right to bear arms, providing that, you understand, he has no breaches. It is his fundamental right to bear arms. In comparison to Jamaica, it is not so. Jamaica is a privilege, and that privilege can be taken away, right, even if you bear arms, right, legally. So where am I going? For the United States to be so flexible with their gun laws, right, and Jamaica, that their gun laws are more stringent. It's so difficult, right, for ordinary citizens to get guns in Jamaica as it relates to FLA standards and policy. So people, I want you to listen to me, right? It's very difficult because the process is stringent. Background checks and all of that, and you have to have good recommendations, and you have to have solid reasons to bear those arms. In the United States, it's not like that. Now, the flexibility of the United States, as it relates to their crime rate, and this is where I'm going now, my people, as it relates to Jamaica, that is so more stringent and more firm with their gun laws. But yet, the Jamaican crime statistics, you understand, is way over the United States. Now, look at this. In Washington, D.C., here, 2021, Washington, D.C. homicide rate was only 227 homicide. Listen, people, Washington, D.C., where they have their Second Amendment rights to bear arms and arms, achieving arms, right, is very much flexible there, right? Their crime rate, and it is one of the most troubling states in the United States of America. And so then for year 2021, right, the homicide rate was 227. Listen, people, Washington, D.C., here 2022, that just finished, their homicide rate is 203 homicide. So Washington, D.C., with more flexible gun laws, were able to bring down their crime rate to 203. Now, Washington, D.C. population, listen, guys. Washington, D.C. population size is 671,803 persons live in there, right? Yes, Jamaica, as it relates to population, is bigger. And so then, what I did in the research is to find a state to prove something to people. So here is Washington, D.C., where Jamaica population is more, right? And I represent the flexibility of them bearing their arms. Their crime rate in 2021, 227. Crime rate in 2022, 203. And their population size, 671,803. Now, let us move on now. I'm going to use New York. New York, where New York population is bigger than Jamaica, right? Bigger now than Jamaica. So I am using now a matrix that when we look at this matrix in New York, it is bigger than Jamaica. So watch this now, people. New York, year 2021, their homicide rate was 481. Listen keenly, people. New York, year 2021, homicide rate total for the year, 481. Big, huge New York. New York in 2022, right? Their crime rate for the entire year is 418. Now, watch this on, people. New York population size is 8.468 million people. Jamaica, from that research, mushwood, that's something deeply wrong with Jamaica. Something terribly wrong with us. Now, let us go into Jamaica, which Jamaica is a smaller size as it relates to population. Jamaica is roughly 3 million people living in Jamaica. Let me point out that. Jamaica here 2021. The homicide total in Jamaica for year 2021 is 1,463 homicide rate. Far away, 5 times the ratio of Washington, D.C., bearing a population size of 671,000. But look now, Jamaica here 2022, but just finished. Our crime stat is over 1,480 homicide. Jamaica population is 3 million. New York population is 8.468 million people. So let me fling down the people then on the people. I'm going to talk. And when Andrew Holness, people listen to me, we have a very serious problem. We have a very serious problem. So then we're glad that 2022 finished away with, leaving us with a crippling total of 1,480. Now, people, Andrew Holness, in his new year statement, making a statement that, oh, you know what? I finally found the problem. I finally found the problem. The problem is that we have to now create new legislative framework to stop the gap that creating our criminal justice system as a revolving door. Really, Andrew? Now, let me ask a question. Really, Andrew? Now, Jamaican people, listen to me. Listen to me. Election, they are roughly about 2 years out of election. 2 years away from election. And so then parish council election is going to be, might be late this year or early next year. And so then, guess what? Has nothing to do. We are the Prime Minister facing a damaging crime rate, an embarrassing crime rate, right? Is now coming to say coming to fabricate his lies, coming to pretty up the nasty sore foot that we have, to say, oh, I finally got it.
Put a band-aid on a big sore
I
foot.
finally got it. We were just not creating the legislative framework to stop those gaps in the criminal justice system. Like really, right? This is what Andrew, right, is coming out to share, right? And he has been there. Now, let me tell you, Jamaican people, something. When I said the healing of the nation is the beginning of truthfulness, and I'm going to get there, regardless of which side of the politics some people are on, I am going to go there. And go there for the obvious reason. Checks and balance. There's nothing. Jamaica have a serious problem for the little size. Even compared to bigger Caribbean nations, the numbers are outrageous. And that is one of the reasons why, Tommy, I, bring forward, right, the crime stat to wake up Jamaica, because it seems like Jamaica is sleeping. To wake up Jamaica, right? And for people who want to be partisan and don't realize that, look here, they are in a serious mess. The new year just started, and St. James, which is the parish that has the most troublesome situation as it relates to number 3, and the Deputy Prime Minister, the Minister of National Security, you understand, or a strong constituency. So if he cannot manage his constituency, how is he going to manage Jamaica at large? How is he going to do that? Now, let me tell you, let me say something, people. Now we are in a new year, 2023, right? And when I talk about truthfulness, that Jamaica need to deal with their situation, to begin to deal with our situation, the politicians have to come with transparency, right, and balance and goodwill and speak the truth. They will not do that. So for me, right, who is fully aware, knowing that 2023 is not going to come with any changes, but it is going to be worse. Sorry to say. Now, let me tell you why it is going to be worse. If the Prime Minister really serious about crime, the Prime Minister should first look at himself. Jamaican people, listen what I'm saying to you. If the Prime Minister serious about solving crime in Jamaica, the Prime Minister need to stand up in front of a mirror. One of the reasons why I said the Prime Minister need to stand up in front of a mirror, because the Prime Minister cannot be asking people not to break the law. And the Prime Minister himself is breaking the law. Why you said the Prime Minister is breaking the law, Byron? Okay. It is now 2023. Andrew Holness, 2021 statutory deduction, a declaration, has not been declared. People, you hear what I said? People, you hear what I said? Here is a man who is talking about legislative framework to avoid the system from being a revolving door. And when he said revolving door, simply means those criminals who are in and out of prison, and there is no form of laws to contain them. That's what he meant, revolving door. right? Now, the Prime Minister himself is also using the criminal justice system as a revolving door. Reason being, the Integrity Commission is responsible to ensure that all members of Parliament declared their tax on a yearly basis to show transparency and balance. And it is within the law that if you don't do that, it is a breach and it is a penalty. The question that I'm going to ask, who is going to discipline Andrew Holness? So then let us begin with the truthfulness, as what I spoke about as it relates to the topic. How the Prime Minister has the audacity, let me say that, the audacity to come out and talking about his going against crime. He's committing an offense. He's committing an offense. So that, let me ask, Jamaicans, are we to just say, okay, all right, we've just been partisan and just overlook it? The fuck of the matter. The law says, based on the Integrity Commission, that members of Parliament taxes need to be declared on a yearly basis. Now, the opposition leader has already declared his taxes, and he is setting the example, right, to say he is in tandem with the law. But you know, Andrew, being the dictator that he is, being autocratic, being stubborn, right, decided that, okay, he doesn't have to show his. And he's not going to reveal any. Now, the reason sometimes when I speak about that behavior of Andrew Holness and other members of Parliament need to have a comprehensive audit done on his government. Right? What's wrong with that? Andrew Holness himself, no, when I ask, or when I say that Andrew need to have a comprehensive audit being done. The reason why I said that, because of his behavior. And it's clear. What are the reasons, right? If there are more than one reasons, why you don't want to show your tax. You don't want to declare your tax. So then, if you are breaking the law, then Andrew, why are you asking Jamaicans to obey the law when you are breaking the law? So let us begin with truthfulness. Right? You can't be the helm of the government and setting that particular example. It ought not to be done. And Jamaicans are not to accept that. People, if we look at certain things, you know, there are reasons for me to say why Andrew Holness need to do a comprehensive audit on other members, right, of his government. Here are the reasons. Here are the reasons why. Let us follow and pay attention to Andrew Holness prior to Andrew Holness being the Prime Minister of Jamaica. People, remember him. Go back, do your search, do all your search, what you can done. People, I am just not making mischief. I just want you to just think with a clear mind. Andrew Holness businesses weren't that profitable prior to Andrew Holness be the prime minister, right? Andrew Holness businesses were profitable. So people, let me ask really a serious question, right? Because we know that the last time I researched the prime minister as it relates to certain assets, it was over $190 million rich, right? Now, and you are going to tell me that Andrew Holness being 6 to 7 years, right, in the prime ministership, all of a sudden, that 6 to 7 years, awesome profit, and even during COVID, his businesses just exceed, and he's so profitable.
Getting partner,
right? And so then, of course, wouldn't it appear to say that might be he has gotten his partner draw? That seems to be the case. I am not accusing him. But Prime Minister, I am saying, to please my curiosity and to shame me, to put me to shame, and to put all of us who believe that somehow you may be dingling in the cookie jar,
dipping in the public purse,
or dipping in the public's purse, put us to shame. And let me say how you can put us to shame. Have yourself processed through a comprehensive audit where all the facts are stated and put us all to shame. I would be the first to apologize. Tara said no Jamaicans are not going to talk too loud, and all he needs to do is dangle little sweets in front of them, and they start going hungry and desperate like the dirty raccoons in my backyard. Now, Tara, no me know say raccoon a plague your backyard. People them know say raccoon a plague your backyard. Tara? All right. No, this is at least, remember, but from my curiosity, if anyone remember Andrew Holness and his political campaign, and let me state exactly what Andrew Holness stated. So when I am actually doing what Andrew Holness, right, asked us to do in 2015, if people remember. Andrew Holness said to all of us on his political campaign that if we as a citizen, knowing or believe that the government is corrupt and we don't speak on it, then we are also culpable. This is Andrew Holness' statement in 2015. People, remember now, man, people come. So then now we are saying now, okay, what we are using to just ask for a simple request, what Mystic talking about? Dipping his hands. His hands are permanently fixed in the cookie jar or in the oven pit. In the oven pit. Okay. So this is what I'm saying now. Right? Let us be fair. Let us be fair. We are saying the reason for us to ask, and for me, let me just speak as it relates to the reason for me to say. Right? It's amazing in terms of me who, have to deal with businesses and the fast growth of certain business. You understand? So Andrew businesses are amazingly fast in that sort of growth. So then, of course, I am not saying that it cannot be done. I am not saying that. That is not what I'm saying. But I am saying that, okay, all right, we want to know why. We want to, because we have the rights. You understated that we have the rights to question certain things that curious to our mind. So then this is what we are doing, right? In terms of that. So then when we look at that, we speak about truthfulness. Now, if Andrew realized that, okay, there are gaps in the system, let us talk about the crime now, what he had spoken about. So if Andrew Holness realized that there are gaps in the system, right? How long did it take Andrew to realize that there are gaps in the system? You understand? You've been at this for over 6-7 years, being the prime minister, right? And you never realize that, okay, there are certain gaps that, causing the revolving door, right? Let me tell Jamaicans something. I'm going to talk to Jamaica people, right? That Jamaican people have to understand that Jamaica crime problem is very serious. Very serious. One, it is politically aligned. And so then politicians play several parts, right, in the corruption, in the widespread of Jamaica crime situation. So that is number one. Number two, we have a parental guidance situation because many homes lack parental guidance. That is a huge sore foot in the business, and that is a huge hamper, right? Number three, education is so expensive in Jamaica. So education is not for the common person, right? How many persons who live in the volatile area, like the ghettos, right, can really afford tertiary education? So it matters not if the child is brilliant and the child has the ability and so forth, right? It becomes an obstacle as it relates to the affordability of education. And so then what the politicians have created over the many years, what they had created over many years, is what we call a bottleneck success, right? That only the few, the meager few within the vulnerable areas will, just somewhat swift through the thin net as it relates to success. Time and time again, right? The vulnerable being utilized to put them into power. It is not the first class of Jamaica society who put a party in power. Majority of the first class don't even vote. You understand? But who put them in power is the working class, if we want to call them second class citizens, right? And the poor and vulnerable. And which, if you look, they have made meager process. Both political parties have made meager process. I remember one time, PJ Patterson came out and said, look on the progress. I'm going to tell you something as it relates to how politicians belittle us. And it was frightening for me when PJ Patterson made a statement like that. Right? PJ Patterson came out and said that we had made progress because gone are the days when we never have cellular phone and so forth. And now him see one man carry 2 and 3 cellular phone. And so then that is a good progress to him. And at the time when he said it in his campaign, people shout, "Ray, Ray!" Something fly over them head. So you won't tell me now. And let me say this to you. That him at the time using persons having 2 or 3 cellular phones as a success. Where it is the advancement of the globe as it relates to technology. It wasn't Jamaica alone, you understand, as it relates to that advancement. It was in Haiti, cellular phones, was in Guyana, cellular phones, Cayman, and everywhere else. So what was a significant achievement in us having 2 or 3 cellular phones, as according to PJ Patterson at the time, talking about success.
One phone to call yourself on another.
Right? And this goes to show you how, you understand, they really undermined us. Now, to show you the second thing to that in terms of how they have undermined us for over the years. Right? We have seen situation, and let me ask this question. I want to ask a question, and for any Jamaicans who know the history. Apart from Jack Smith went to prison, I thought this over and over, right? But I want people to catch on. Apart from Jack Smith went to prison, which other politician went to prison? And Portia Simpson, because Portia Simpson fight hard to send Jack Smith to prison, right? Both parties go against Portia Simpson to show you that there's a body club. You understand? PNP watch JLP back and JLP watch PNP back. What is going on right now, right, as it relates to the level of crime? When you hear the what is PNP, they must say anything? Eh? The leader just sit down like, my weird pan people to tell them, say, hey, speak about that.
Yeah, tell you.
Him just sit down and just, you understand, him just take everything, him just silent. You understand what I said? Now, look on, as it relates to, let me go back there again. Andrew only statutory deduction and the opposition not speaking about it. A social media they talk about it. Right? Now, let me tell you something. Mainstream media is not going to go on the attack. Why? Because mainstream media being controlled by the politicians. So mainstream media can't speak freely. And people need to understand that. Certain things that I can say, you understand, having such liberalness, I mean, mainstream media doesn't have that liberty. Right? People will get fired. And so then we on social media now have to be highlighting these points. No, here we are, moving into 2023, and we say, all right, we go clean up the app. We go clean up the app, man. You understand? We go do better. Right? And then you go tell me, say, the Prime Minister really make 2023 catch him and him not show him statutory declaration. Him not have that done. And then my thing with the whole situation, it just seems like other Jamaicans just, even when them hear us talking about it, they don't see the importance of it.
Yeah. Because then too they are too.
They don't see the importance of it. And here why it is important. Let me point it out. I'm going to break it down for you in terms of how important it is that politicians, right, must not be involved in mishandling of our hard-working tax dollars. And so then if our tax dollars is going to use for their personal interest, people, think, no man, think. It simply means that whatever the budget short of, it is going to be more taxes that is going to hit us. More taxes on food and so forth. So when a politician dingling at the budget, what that means indirectly and directly, that the politician definitely put it on their pocket. Because are you going to have to pay for, or we, the taxpayers, going to have to pay for it?
So what Tara said, Tara knocked me out of the chair.
The opposition full up of so-called males who are behaving like they're too tight until it mess with the oxygen flow to their brains. Well, I mean, so true, Tara. So true. So this is what we are saying, right? That Jamaica need to identify the wrong, the ultimate wrong, regardless of which political side that you are on. The law prescribed clearly, right, that members of parliament need to declare their taxes on an yearly basis, and that the law said. So then, I mean, why Andrew not doing it?
And if it's up teeth.
Why he's not doing it? Why he's not doing it? Might be he's not doing it for the obvious reason. Simple. Plain and simple. And so then because of that behavior, we have reasonable cause to be what? Curious. Because right there is no transparency and balance. There's no transparency coming from that.
So people going to speculate.
So then you have to leave us to speculate. Right? Whether we are speculating wrongly, or we are correct with our speculations. So then, as I said earlier, right, then to embarrass us, Andrew, please embarrass us, right, by doing a comprehensive audit and put us to shame. That's all we are saying. Put us to shame once and for all. Right? Because we are not going to stop it, you know. We're not going to stop it. And, you know, it is just that Jamaica need to understand when we're talking about policies and procedures, right? And that in Jamaica, there's no one who is above the law. And then to me, it is unfair if the Prime Minister is going to break the law, right? And then talking through the side of his mouth, you understand that he's going to put in legislative framework to do what? Legislative framework to do what?
Legislation and put in there and try legislate and
right?
out of the problem and it not work.
To do what? Are you here to stop crime? You're not here to stop crime if you are committing it. If you are part and parcel of committing crime, then you are not here to stop crime. So then my gentle people, right, that is my little piece that I want to bring to bear for us to be alert 2023. Let me tell you why we need to be alert as well. When we realize that all of them big drugs man that were in charge. We don't hear anything about them case. We don't hear nothing about them. Right? Them big heavy duty drugs man there. Right? Everything goes silent. You hear me I say? Everything just silent. So people may ask a question. How crime was solved in Jamaica? How crime is going to solve in Jamaica? Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. And that is my piece. Right? Take it from me. Not anytime soon. Thank you for listening to me. Always appreciate it.
Tara is saying everything is color-coded for many Jamaicans. They would rather die under the pressure rather than call out the party they support, which is so true.
Well, which is so true, true, Tara, but, you know, trust me, you know, we only can do what we can do, right? They said London Bridge is burning down, and we see the fire. We see the fire that burn. You understand? We see the fire that burn. And so and I wonder to myself how prudent it is for a politician to wreck his own country and then go to other country to live his lavicious life after he makes sure that he put Jamaica to rock bottom.
Plunder.
Right? When he plundered us, drained us, these politicians who are doing it right now, when they finish draining us, then they go to other country. They're not going to even living in Jamaica. Go to other country, right, where they live their lavicious life. Right? And that is what seems to be happening right now. Everybody want their partner draw. No one interested, none of them politicians here. They're interested about nation building and moving country forward. Right? Everybody are talking about their legacy, right? Via taxpayers' hard-working money. That is where their legacy is coming from. Right? So we are watching, we are on the side looking, right? And see the hotter clubs because we are heading straight to the abyss. Right? And let us look on the so-called new framework that the Prime Minister is going to legislate for and finally start to reduce crime for 2023. This thing is a big joke. Big joke. So that is my say, right? And wifey, your session is on.
Okay, so Tara saying 90 top Baron, trick the crowd and protect the crows.
That them always a Tara.
Many are like the spawn of the devil.
Right? So, I mean, we only can speak in a Tara. And, I mean, if you want to show the people that we are liars, if you want to tell the people that, okay, these people are just, they don't know anything, 90% of what they are talking, right? 90% of it is false, right? Then prove us wrong. Prove us wrong. That's all we are saying. Prove us wrong. Right? So, yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much for that insightful and thought-provoking presentation. Really appreciate the effort that you put into doing your presentation this week. Really appreciate that. We are going to go into Jeopardy. Okay, welcome Moisha's Empire, saying first time over here. See
Bless up, Moisha.
Notifications. Thank you so much for joining, Moisha. Really appreciate you being here, and welcome. Happy Friday to you. Big up yourself. She's saying good night, everyone.
And good night to you, Moisha.
Okay, and happy Friday to everyone who has joined us while the presentation was going on. Welcome. Happy Friday to each and everyone as usual, and a happy new year. Hoping that everything is going for okay for each and everyone so far. Teacher P, our condolences regarding your grandfather. A few weeks ago, we were on live and she took him to the hospital and he felt better after that. But unfortunately, he has passed. So our condolences to
my condolences as well, Teacher P.
Sorry about that just at the beginning of the new year. I'm so sorry about that. I know you were very close to your grandfather and you cared about him a lot. So guys, keep Teacher P in your prayers and her family. So they're going through some rough times right now with the passing of her grandfather. Okay. Hold on there. I'm just seeing something. Oh, Daniel is saying good topic. Thank you so much, Daniel.
Yes, bless up, Daniel.
And Tara is saying, joke indeed, Baron, Parliamentary and Comedy Central.
Indeed, no, but Tara is right. Yeah, definitely Comedy Central.
Carpet, everybody are not good.
Right? Madness.
Chocolate is saying good job as always. And
Bless up,
Mika is
Chocolate.
saying, okay, Marisha, also it go. Okay, we're saying something. Always good to hear Mr. Baron speak. Thank you so much. And Anika is saying great topic, thank you. And okay, all right, guys. So we are going to go into our Jeopardy round right now. Let me just bring it back up here. Accidentally came out of it. So I remember the rules. So you are playing for credit. $1,000 to the person with the most points, Digicel or Flow, and then 4 runners up of $500 each. Credit, Digicel or Flow. And Ricardo said, wait a little bit. Oh, Byron don't talk so quick.
Well, we had with short and spicy now, Ricardo. So 2023 new strategy.
Is it to the point?
To the point.
Okay. So Ricardo said, "Me not like this." Okay, so remember to start. You're gonna pick categories, and if everybody, the first one I see, I will start with that, and the person who answers the question correctly will get to choose the next category and for how many points. And remember, the question is going to be in the form of a statement, and now you're going to answer in the form of a question. Tara said, no, this is the segment where me catch and watch.
Me tell Tara.
Chocolate said, me love this and laughing. So she said, I'll Ricky, no man, start him up. David said, no, Ricky, me there. All right, so let me share the screen. You know what? Let me take the banner off so that you can see. Sorry. That you can see all the categories because it keeps blocking. All right, so everybody looking and waiting. All right. You know the anticipation is great. Hold on, I'm coming. Everybody looking out of 4 eyes. What is that? 4 eyes, 2 eyes. All right, and remember last week, Truck Life called out some people, Ricardo and his spirit showing words back and forth. So I want to see what's going to happen tonight. Because everybody big bad and bold last week for this week. So let's see. All right, so the categories for tonight is animals, then Caribbean capital, Bob Marley, clothes logo, and then brain teasers.
Someone I like these topics.
Ricardo said, what you know? They would say Sunshine my enemy because Sunshine knocked him off the board last week. Come back with vengeance to them eyes. All right, let's kick it off. So I see first on the board, Dave is throwing out animals for 100. Sunshine laughing.
All right.
All right, let's see what's behind there. So this is what a group of lions is called. So what is a group of lions called? Can I get up here for the container? Okay. What is a group of lions called? It doesn't say what David even about animals for 100. Teacher Peter Tara said, lol, here no. Everybody may I go boat it right now, but when me see somebody pull away in the final furlong, me will skip over. Okay. So she said something not right.
But tell us something.
David, internet is too fast. All right. All right. So I see the answer that I am looking for. So I am just going to reveal it. So what is a pride? So a group of animals, a group of lions, sorry, is called a pride. Okay, and if you didn't watch Lion King, you would have known that.
Let us.
All right, so
let us see who.
Let's see who first came in with the correct response. So first on the board with the correct response is the gentleman who have a point to prove this week. It is David.
Aye.
What is a pride? I know it is typo, so, and then Truck Life, okay, corrected it. Then Daniel
What's the points for
Sunshine,
that?
and that is 100 points.
100 points. All right.
When they say what you know.
So
What
David is on the board.
Sassy says something, all right.
No, sir.
Okay, so Moisha, if you're gonna play, you have to put what is, where it's just like Jeopardy that used to watch on TV. So if you're answering and if it's a place or thing, then you put what is or where is if it's a place. And if it's the name of a person, then you put who is and then the answer. Welcome, welcome, Sharon. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate you being here.
Wishing you a prosperous new year as well, Sharon.
Thank you so much for joining. All right, and David is saying animals for 200. All right, let's see. This bird can learn up to 100 words. This bird can learn up to 100 words.
Real chatterbox.
Chocolate said, Tara, Ricardo always ramp rough, may I tell you. That's a I love Chocolate. Chocolate said, David is on fire.
But last week, isn't that Sunshine bump off David off the board?
That's why I'm have something to do this week.
Okay.
Last week him relax, him having points and just I got relax.
Okay.
Take it easy so I can still learning lesson. So Sassy said, Chocolate, me just see the question, David and Ricky do not play this no fear. And cry. Yes, Tara loves the Ricardo Rampro from early. All right, and I see the answer that I am looking for, so just going to reveal it. So, what is a parrot? So, a parrot can learn up to 100 words, and that is for 200 points. All right, so let's see who first came in with the correct response. Tell us to the alien Wi-Fi, them are kicking. So what is parrot? David for 200 points. I tell you.
Oh, go on.
I better go look if him a spaceship outside because like David go by.
What's going on?
Then Chocolate, Sassy, Sunshine, Daniel, may I tell us like Daniel go on with himself.
All right.
And Ricardo said, my name Love Caldo. And he said, what is a parrot?
So, ladies and gentlemen, the score as it is, David on 300 points.
Okay, and Moisha also came in with what is parrot. Chocolate said, no, David, how him so fast? Daniel said, David is so going.
All right.
And David is saying, animals for 300. It's keeping it in the jungle. This bird have huge round eyes. This bird have huge round eyes. Let's see. Daniel said, what happened to David? To Delco with the animals. Oh, Ricardo is not home. He says so reach home. Oh,
okay.
That's why I'm sorry you finished so fast. Chocolate said, Ricardo, take your time.
A good advice, Chocolate. Good advice.
Ricardo said, I Ricky, I got to deal with them. All right, and I see the answer that I am looking for, so I'm just going to reveal it so I know easy. All right, so first on the board is answer is what is a owl, and that is for 300 points. So let's see who first came in with the correct response. And why is this?
So far, David, don't have nobody run up on him yet.
Guys, I have to change because that one keeps buffering. I don't know why. So let me just change devices here and get back in. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, let's see who first came in with the correct response. Let's refresh. What should David run Ghana Animals for 400 already? Him
Seriously?
Say, him sure him get it. All right, let me see.
Bugfoot.
First on the board with the correct response of what is a owl is David, then Daniel, and that is for 300 points.
300 points?
Then Ricardo, Sassy, and they're still here. Thank you so much for still being here. And Truck Life, Moisha.
Why David come up with fire?
Let me go sit again. This is enough for me.
So there you have it.
Them David or what them David?
David is on 600 points.
All right, and okay, so David.
Nobody not run upon David yet. Oh,
Ricardo said for real, it shocked me how him done talk already. David has said animals for 400, sorry. All right, so a group of fish is called a what? Okay, so Daniel, he needs to go to sleep. Ricky, if you take a seat, now look at look on the boat. Okay. Why you guys not easy? All right, I see the answer that I'm looking for, so I'm just going to reveal what is a school. So a group of fish is called a school. All right, and that is for 400 points. So let's see who first came in with the correct response. All right, so first on the board, I refresh. First on the board with the correct response is, I don't want nobody shout at me in any tone of words, so I'm making sure I double and triple check. Ricardo,
all right,
400 points. Then Truck Life, David, Daniel, Sunshine, Sassy, India. Truck Life said move now, Ricardo. Then Moisha and Sharon. David said ratted. Ricardo said my time now, we reach home.
All right, so there you have it. Ricardo on 400 points, David on 600 points in the lead. Ricardo, your time to choose a category.
Okay.
Why David run upon Ricardo run upon David, so
he said my time,
big numbers.
He said my time,
What on the Ricardo? You reach home? What?
Truck Life say your luck run out, David.
What? Truck Life?
I said my time, All right, and then they're still here. Thank you so much. And Ricardo is saying animals for 500. All right, so let's see. Animals for 500. Which reptile carries its home on its back? Which reptile carries its home on its back? Let me see if this stop. No.
You can't have to use this one since this.
This was starting to buffer too. I don't know what is happening. All right, and I see the answer that I am looking for. Oh, maybe I guess she will join us shortly. Yes, she was expecting Baron to talk a bit longer. What is the turtle? Hopefully Empress will be here soon.
So by the night, Empress is going to be there.
All All right, so what is a turtle? So that is for 500 points. So let's see who first came in with the correct response. All right, let me just refresh here. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's for 500. Oh, Ricardo said they wrote same way.
All right.
All right, so first on the board with the correct response is David.
Wow.
Then Truck Life.
And that is
Daniel, 500 points.
Jeez. Oh my goodness.
Sunshine, Sassy, Ricardo, Moesha.
David is kicking up a storm. David is kicking up a storm. Now the score as it is, Ricardo on 400 points. David on 1,100 points. David, your time to choose a category.
Maybe Sharon. Trying to maybe she went to a compound town. Maybe.
Okay. Oh.
The celebration, yeah.
A compound celebration, and I didn't even realize it.
All right. So, oops, I didn't even look to see what the. Who did I say just?
David.
David.
David,
okay.
You just got 500.
David, choose. What the math section there? No maths tonight. Come, you know that show no work last week, so.
No maths tonight.
Continue talk.
No maths tonight.
Let me see who can defend them chat with the big chat with them that roll out last week.
No maths tonight. Charlie call up on the telephone and tell you son if you put no maths there.
Can tell I go bathroom. Isaac's family, welcome. Happy New Year to you as well. Happy Friday. So David is saying close logo for 100, playing it safe. All right. Which clothing line uses that logo?
All right.
Which clothing line uses that logo? And I will be right back.
Taking where Honey left off. Which clothing line used that logo? All right, let me see the answers rolling in. Tap. So far, we only have 2 persons on the board. We still need another 3 persons to be on the board to in the prize category. Remember, up to 5 persons walking away with prize tonight. All right, so we have David on 1,100 points and Ricardo 400 points. So the board still need another 3 persons to be there. All right, let us see what is happening here. Okay, yeah, so the answers start to roll in. All right. This thing keep on a buffer. Why it's a buffer? All right, so let me check, guys. Make sure you choose the correct thing. All right. Okay.
Okay.
What? Here? No. I'm not seeing it.
Right.
Check
so
yourself.
Let me see.
All right. Thank you.
All right, and I see the answer that I am looking for.
Oh,
so
yes.
I am. All right. Let me see. So the answer is what is Versace. And that is for 100 points. Sorry, so let's see who first came in with the correct response. So let's see who first came in. So I just refreshed. So closing for 100, that's where it started. So first on the board with the correct response is
Truck Life. Third person on the board. All right. With 100 points. Right. Land Truck Life on the board. Truck Life.
Stop sharing.
Your time to choose a category as we move. So now we have 3 persons on the board. We have Truck Life on 100 points. Ricky Ricardo, 400 points, and David, 1,100 points. So now we have 3 persons on the board. Board now looking good. Still need another 2 persons to be on the board. Let us see who will be those lucky 2.
You don't know?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm gonna forget every time I say I go try by a talk, I'm gonna bring the coins.
No, well, no. Coins to talk.
Okay. All right. So Sunshine, Danielle, Ricardo said, what is Moisha? David said, right there, no. Then it's Sharon. A cheap and clean me wear, so I will sit out this category first.
I will say that.
Sassy said cheap and clean sugar, so she will sit out this category. David said the cheap China brand name me buy now.
Where's the Sassy? I know you think that Sassy said cheap and clean. So you go, Sassy.
Sassy said exactly, David. Oh my God, you guys always cracking me up. Ricardo said, may I sit out to me start by things on and off. Off, and he's laughing. He didn't finish it. Everybody's laughing. Okay, Shine Clothes. I didn't know. It's a brand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm sure this say don't
remember. What about brand?
Okay. David is saying cheap and clean. So he's saying on Amazon, cheap and clean. Miss everybody depend cheap and clean all the way. All right, so what is the next category? Truck Life is saying close for 500. Daniel says straight. David said talk the truth, Sassy. All right, so close for 500. All right,
absolutely nothing wrong with cheap and clean.
Oh, Ricardo said it's a company, not a brand. Okay, educate me.
It's a company?
Yes, it's a company, not a brand. Okay. And Truck Life is saying close for 500. All right, everybody run out on that one.
What's it, JJ?
Soda?
Take it.
All right. David, I really cheap and clean yourself. You put that for your answer. Oh my God. And you said, Ricardo said, then watch David. No. Ricardo said, David, right. But they kill themselves and laugh when David answer. No, sir. Welcome, Sydney. Happy Friday to you.
Bless yourself, Sister Sydney.
I said happy Friday, Mystic Sensation, and all in the chat, and Happy New Year.
Wishing you a prosperous New Year, Sydney.
Okay. And hope you find a way to manage the dust from the cutting of the tiles. You can let them cut it outside. That's what I did, but it's still find little cracks.
My goodness, honey, that is annoying. I tell you.
Red up everywhere.
Jesus, please. Cutting a tile is just so annoying.
David said, watch embarrassment. All right, I see the answer that I am looking for, and it is what is Lacoste. So, and that is for 500 points. So let's see who first came in with the correct response. Saying Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Sydney. So this is what crocodile doing on the screen.
It is not crocodile, it is Lacoste.
Okay. So it's a hot row near.
All right.
All right. So what is a crocodile? So first on the board with the correct response is Truck Life.
What?
Then he come back with this Crocs.
How many points
then
for that?
Sunshine 500. Then
What?
Sunshine.
Truck
Truck
Life stepping up.
Daniel, I said Daniel I go on with himself, man. Step up in game from last week. And Sharon also came in with the correct response.
So
David Semedonia, man, you're doing it again this week.
all right. So the score as it is: Truck Life on 600 points, Ricky Ricardo 400 points, David 1,100 points. So Truck Life, your time to choose a category.
Daniel said, Delco, you want light? Delco, when you need to go gas station and get some more gas.
Hey, Ricardo,
Delco shut off. So then he's saying, right now I'm having asthma attack. And oh man, I'm so sorry.
It is from the dust?
Yeah. You know, it's really terrible because it goes on the furniture, it just rise and fall.
Yeah, everywhere. Man. I can understand. I can definitely understand what Sidonie is going through. Because that thing is annoying.
So you
the amount of dust.
Some more.
Woo! Yeah.
David said me not laugh, you know. Okay, so then I hope you have your puffers and stuff to use. And I don't know, try letting them cut it outside, close the windows, close the doors. That's what we did. And some did come in, but not as much as when everywhere was open.
As what?
Tell him each time he goes out, close the door.
Yeah, man. Sure. As what wife said, you have to have them cut it outside. Because it's terrible. Dust is terrible.
All right, so he is choosing. Truck Life, you choose, you make a choice. Let me see. That was for 5. Oh. Right, let me see. Okay, close for 400. All right. Oops. Let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. Let me bring it up.
All right.
Let me try to center it. Let me try to center it. Hope everybody can see that.
Yeah, they can see.
Name the brand. Name the brand.
I've seen the answer there already.
Name the brand. Oh, this one here.
Oh, we got teeth.
Oh, you see the answer. Me not see the answer yet.
You know see?
Me not see the answer yet. I don't see the answer yet.
So what is this? May I answer that?
Nope.
Fool me.
Come people, try again.
Oh.
Try again.
Yeah. We just forgot it out.
Still don't see the answer that I'm looking for.
Yes, the answer is still not there.
All right, I'm gonna give you a clue. The first word begin with the letter U. It's 2 words. First one begin with the letter U, and the second one starts with the letter A.
No, that's not a clue. That's a giveaway. Trust me, that is not a clue. That is giveaway.
So the first word starts with a U, and the second starts with an A. Oh my goodness. Should I put double score on this one?
Me I tell you.
Take it to the evening. No, I said
Daniel
it starts
said
with
what
an
is champion? No.
Nope.
It started with an U, not an A.
It said urban, not urban. Okay. Let me see. I'm confused. All right. Let me try and give you another clue. All right. So think about the table.
Unless they want me DJ, I'm giving them a clue.
All right. Let me hear you give them a clue.
They have the armor. We give them a tap. They have the armor. So we can't give a more better clue than that. I'll give you what the DJ say, of the hammer.
Okay. I see the answer.
I see the answer.
Oh my goodness.
So what? Okay, so that means I'm gonna drop the right clue.
No, Sassy, you will see that it is not. All right. So I see the answer that I am looking for, and it is oops. Sorry. I put up the wrong one. So I can't go put up the next one. That one was for 400. Oh my God. Sorry, my bad. I was not paying attention to that one.
I am not here. I am not here. Me not there. No, sir.
Okay, that's true. That's true, Chuck Life. That's true. All right. I am so sorry for that. I misled everybody.
This is what you call New Year tsunami. This is a New Year tsunami. I am not here, people. I take myself.
Lord have mercy.
So, anyone in the chat did get it?
Yes.
So give that person. Give the first person.
Then that make a do Byron. Hold on.
My goodness.
Can't
No,
believe.
sir.
But I didn't pay attention properly. Oh my goodness. All right. So
people, let me tell you the truth. If I was here, that wouldn't happen.
Byron, you're supposed to be supporting me.
No, but but I wasn't here.
You wasn't here?
No.
Okay. All right.
If I was here, that wouldn't happen.
Laughing spoil us, guys. No, sir.
No, man. If I were here, that wouldn't have
So
happened.
first on the board with the correct response is Truck Life.
Right.
And what's the score for that? Said no.
What's the points?
The points was 400 because I was
400.
Paying attention to where it fell.
All right.
I'll try to be more focused. I don't know why.
No, I'm checking for wife. I trick wife in a try to trick your crowd. Try to trick your crowd.
You gotta say, what Steve?
So
he's goofy. Then hold on. Then Sunshine got it. Moesha, Sassy, Daniel. Chocolate said why David raised him a Calvin Klein. Ricardo said then I walk. Chocolate went back and put Chanel, Coco Chanel. Ricardo said confused. What is champion? Nope. All right. So yeah, they got it. And Sassy was saying, and the logo is Chanel. All right. So continue.
All right. So the score as it is. Ricky Ricardo on 400 points now going away. And Chuck Life on 1,000 points. David, 1,100 points. Just 100 points separate him and David. Chuck Life really has done extremely well. So we still have vacancy for 2 more persons to be on the board. All right. Would it be Sunshine? Would it be Sassy? Would it be Daniel?
So confused in this New Year tsunami.
What I tell you? Chuck Life, a tsunami that.
David Samuel was one of the people that raised them comments. You guys. Chuck Life said Mr. Byrne is thrown into the fire by herself. May I tell you right in front of our moving train?
But how if you throw Chuck Life? How am I to throw her in the fire when I'm not here? Over there.
Come go. And my question should be thrown out. Yes, I'm going to substitute that.
All right.
Let me see where it fall. Okay. So I'm going to bring up a different one, and then you guys tell me what it is. Oh, Moisha said you got me confused. Sorry about that. Tell us a laughing spoil. Close for 300. Okay, what is this? We can't see it properly. So he's on that and he's doing that.
Well, people, this time I am here. And so we're not going to make a mistake there.
Hypocrite.
You know what? Let me whisper in our ears and tell her what it is. Because we're not going to make, I'm here right now.
Ricardo, it's... So we have to spit in our ears somewhere.
Yeah.
You must join me here.
Why?
Oui, madame must be got me ears drum. Yeah, you say enough for whisper, you can't whisper soft.
All right.
Baron, I help with the clue and him never there. Right there, so I record him never there, but he did I help with the clue.
Really, Ricky?
All right, and I see the answer.
One record and fling me on the bus.
What is polo? And that is for 300 points. So we're gonna not reveal two. We're gonna substitute it at the end of the game for another logo.
Boy, you make me all a design clue. Just Tura Fabulous say, yellow good.
All right, so I see the answer that I am looking for. And what is Life with the Browns? Welcome, welcome,
yourself.
Empress. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for joining.
Empress, recorded the your name for the whole night. Trust me, I know nothing good.
All right, so you're going to give Empress her points? 300 points.
What?
She running and run right on the board. She said she not itch. She running and run right on the board.
300 points?
She said, I don't care who the there, so me and make sure so me have on the board.
So there we have it, Empress running and now itch. 300 points for Empress. Record over the itch. 400 points now going away. Short life. Step up the gas. Pressing the gas. 1,000 points. And David 1,100. David, just relax, so him burn up the first entry and then just slow down.
Okay, so let me take off that. So next we have Truck Life, David, Truck Life corrected that, Sharon, Moisha, okay, you corrected that. Ricardo said Empress, then Daniel. Empress Ricky, don't chat to me because you don't call me.
Well, I want to tell you, Empress can't relax, because you have Sharon there, you have Sunshine there, Moisha there, Daniel TV there, Mofat is there.
Dispute there.
So she can't relax for 300 points, yeah.
Hold on here. Let me just see something.
On Empress?
No, it's something. So let me just check it out. Let me do due diligence. Yep, it is sassy. Google it. That's it.
Yeah.
There's someone sitting on the horse with the polo. It's not the horse by himself. So there's a body on it. I believe you, Baron. When him call me name, say David said like Baron until.
What David I said? I lie my tell. Everybody in the chat knows Ricardo.
So says not Empress get it. Hold on. Let me go back up. I refresh. Let me refresh again. Come on, stop jumping.
All right.
All right,
checking
close
it out.
for 300. Joker said close for 300 and put Under Armour. No, sir. Yes, it's Empress that got it. Empress is brown.
Yes, Sassy. Empress is brown. Empress got it.
Supposed to know that. Gotta say, watch hypocrite. All right, so Empress, which category did you choose and for how many points? Empress is laughing.
All right. So the score as it is, Empress on 300 points. Truck Life, 1,000 points.
Yeah, Daniel said Paul as well. I did.
Ricardo, 400 points. David, 1,100 points.
Refresh 3 times now, and it's still going back to Empress, then Truck Life, then David. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So she's saying brain teaser for 100 points. All right.
Empress going with brain teaser for 100 points.
What goes through a door but never goes in and never comes out? So what goes through a door but never goes in and never comes out?
What is that?
All right, so I have to substitute that one. I have to find another one for that.
Interesting.
Okay, got it. All right, so let's see what people are putting in the chat. Let's see the answers. Okay. And I see the answer that I am looking for, and the answer is what is keyhole? Keyhole.
Keyhole.
What is keyhole? And that is for 100 points. So let's see who first came in with the correct response. Let me refresh. All right, so brain for 100. Cliff is laughing at David. Okay, Daniel says, what is... Daniel, you're going to put the rest, Bunny? And I him first come in this time and I make it on the board, but him just put what is key. Key is different from the keyhole. Osh, Daniel.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
God.
And yet he's the first one who has that.
So Empress, what is keyhole?
And
Tiffany, what is key? So 100 points.
100 points going to Empress
Sassy
there.
got keyhole as well.
Okay, so Empress is the winner for that.
Oh, Insta keyboard change him answer. Oh,
jeez.
Moisha also got keyhole. Keyboard always changing the answer.
So most of the persons are on point with the answers, but sometimes you sort of have that sort of error there when it comes
Daniel
to
said
the
me first
response.
still. And Daniel said keyboard change my answer. Because the keyboard changed my answer too. Okay.
And that happened. That really happened. It's just unfortunate.
Let me see what Truck Life had said. Key. Oh, it is light. It is lock. Okay. All right. So key. Okay. And Empress is saying brain for 200. What walks when you tie it up but stops when you untie it? What walks when you tie it up but stops when you untie it?
Look at that. What that?
Welcome, Nova. How are you doing? Happy New Year. Thank you so much for joining.
Bless up yourself, Nova. Wish you have a prosperous new year.
What is saying hello to Nova? Oh, Daniel said keyhole him did right and the keyboard change it to
Change
key.
it, yeah. That happened a lot though. Keyboard just messed up.
All right. The keyboard changed my answer and
yeah, that happened, man. That happened. That genuinely happened because of that with
the keyboard
yeah,
smell
because sometimes when you type, you understand sometimes the keyboard advance certain answers. So
all right, so I see the answer that I am looking for, and it is what is shoes. So what is shoes?
And who is the lucky
so
winner
that is
for that?
200 points. So let's see who first came
points.
in with the correct response. Let's see. Oops, just jump again. And I see, Mr. Wafia must be, So first on the board with the correct response with shoes, it's Daniel.
Daniel TV is now on the board.
Daniel is on the board and he might run up and down.
All right. Bless up. You see it?
He might run up and down for them.
Because, he missed out on the first one as it relates to the keyboard thing here. And see it, what's score for that?
200
points.
And Sassy also got Moesha, Truck Life, Empress.
So this is what makes it
Sharon.
Sorry.
All right. You can go ahead.
Yeah, so this is what makes it interesting. Now we have 5 persons on the board, but guess what? Any one of them can be removed depending on the points total that he or she has, right? So here we have Daniel TV on 200 points, Empress 400 points, Truck Life 1,000 points, Ricky Ricardo 400 points, David 1,100 points. So in near reach of the score, we still have 500 points up there. Anyone who has not been on the board can answer one of those 500 questions and dethrone one of these persons on the board. Daniel, Empress, or Ricardo.
All right. So
Fisa Ricardo go get dethroned today now.
Daniel, 200 is already gone. Close. Oh no, we can't choose that one. Daniel, we're going to substitute that one at the end. I'm gonna bring up another template with just the logos.
Okay.
And we choose a logo, and then you tell me what it is, because that one is a giveaway. Because what happened, that logo and the Chanel logo is very similar, and I really wasn't paying that keen attention to the one that was asked for.
Yeah, don't beat yourself. You're allowed to make errors now and then.
And he says brain for 400. All right, so brain teaser for 400. Jimmy's mother had 4 children. She named the first Monday, the second Tuesday, and the third Wednesday. What is the name of the 4th child? Jimmy's mother had 4 children. She named the first Monday, the second Tuesday, the third Wednesday. What is the name of the 4th child?
So let us see the thinkers. They're ready. You can't fool them. Can't fool. I saw them quick. Okay. Why the people them sorry?
Truck Life says Sunshine backs up David last week. 1 hard box.
1 dirty box. We shall but 1 dirty box you get.
So I see the answer that I'm looking for, and it is who is Jimmy? So anybody put in what is Jimmy, not going to get it. The person who have
what is Jimmy?
Mr. One Wolipa what?
Mr. One Wolipa, what is Jimmy? And remember, it's the name of a person that. So that
So
has to be who
400.
is Jimmy.
All right. Trying to stay on top of my game right now after that little tsunami, as Baron call it, mishap. All right. So who is Tiffany?
Tiffany. And how much points for that?
400. But
Very
the thing
same thing
about
that I
it is
spoke about.
everybody was on point paying
Very
attention.
same thing I spoke about. People at the end of the scoreboard, they are not that safe. Now Tiffany prove that point. So Tiffany on the board with 400 points to spare.
No,
So
it's not Ricardo get it because he has. Wait there.
Ricardo get it.
Let's see. WHI is WHI. I think he was trying to put who, but the phone
Okay,
messed
so
him up. So
yeah.
so sorry, Tiffany, it would be Ricardo. So Ricardo.
Ricardo, I can't get Tiffany this.
You see, I threw my type fast.
Okay.
Autocorrect. Okay, thanks, Sassy, for noticing that.
Okay, so that points go to Ricardo, right?
Yeah, to Ricardo.
All right. So let me repeat it now in a chronological sequence. Right, Daniel on 200 points, Empress 400 points, Ricardo 800 points, Short Life 1,000 points, and David leading the board 1,100 points. So Ricardo, your time to choose a category.
Chuck Life said one big dirty box for dirty Delco.
So we cross off back Tiffany, right?
Ricardo say hello, check that again. Jesus, in him tone of words.
I tell you. You know I'm gonna go rush with you know.
Okay.
Ricardo now play with him points.
Ricardo say now get the box like Delco last week. So him a defend what is.
All right.
So him a defend mines. Me a defend mines.
Yeah, man.
So David go sleep.
Must secure in position. That's
the Empress. Shh. All right. So Ricardo choose Bob Marley for 100. All right. 100 man. How old was Bob Marley when he passed away? How old was Bob Marley when he passed away? Everybody stay away from
Watch them on the search engine. Watch them in the search engine. Watch them in the search engine.
So fling out random number.
Watch your backside.
And I see what I'm looking for.
Yeah, we see the number. We see the number.
So what is
It's
36 from 1945 to 1981? So 36 years old he was when he died. And that is for 100 points. So I see who threw out the first one.
Hold on. This is interesting.
All right, so first on the board with the correct response is Truck Life.
Wow.
Then Empress.
And that
Ricardo.
Is how much for that? Points?
100.
100? Okay, so we have a tie here.
Empress to choose Uncle Truck Life.
So the score as it is in a chronological sequence. Daniel TV, 200 points. Empress, 400 points. Ricardo, 800 points. Truck Life and David tie for first place, 1,100 points. When I tell us a Truck Life bad man.
So Bob Marley for 500 and step up in game.
Yeah, I mean.
Bob Marley's band was the first reggae group to play at this famous Harlem theater in New York, and it's double your score.
Wow.
Double your score. So
Anybody
Bob Marley's band was the first reggae group to play at this famous Harlem theater in New York.
Say theater again?
Theater.
Wow.
By the tongue. Okay. Okay, welcome those on Facebook. Good night. Thank you so much for joining in, and Happy New Year again. If you want to join in the game, can just hop over to YouTube.
And feel free to join the game.
All right. You can't hold them, you know. Can't hold them at all.
But so?
May I tell them more than one device on the road.
Tell you.
What is Apollo Theater? So in October 1979, they performed 7 shows in 4 days at the Apollo Theater. All right, and that is for 500 and then double the score. So let's see who is the lucky person.
Let us see who is going to take away the winning tonight to get the grand prize.
All right, so first on the board with the correct responses, Empress.
Empress! Woo, so we double the score.
So 500.
800 double score.
No, Baron.
And the
add the 500 to that, and then double it.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so score as it is, Empress is the big chunky winner here. All right, in a chronological sequence, Daniel TV, 200 points. Ricky Ricardo, 800 points. Short Life and David tie for 1,100 points. Empress in the lead, 1,800 points.
All right, so then we have, okay, Empress, again, she did it twice. And then Nova, Sharon. All right, and those are that's all the answers came in. All right, so let me free up the board. So, Empress, choose. So, Empress, you get to choose. Empress just running on, just run past everybody.
Whoa. Seems like
Remember,
Empress.
guys, we still have 2 W score. I'm saying brain for 500. What has cities but no houses, forests but no trees, and water but no fish? So what has cities but no houses, forests but no trees, and water but no fish? That's what I get for finish. Read the second time before them running. Jesus, my son of British bad. I see the answer that I am looking for, and it is, what is a map? A map. So first on the board with the correct responses, Empress, Shock Life, Tiffany, and that is for 500 points to Empress.
Whoa.
Empress run down to Federico. Then Ricardo, Danielle, and she said to finish brain.
So the score as it is, Daniel on 200 points, Ricky Ricardo 800 points, Chuck Life and David on 1,100 points, Empress in the lead, pulling away 2,300 points.
And Sharon also came in with what is a map, and she said to finish the brain. Okay. What can travel around the world while staying in one corner? What can travel around the world while staying in one corner? And it's double your points.
Double your points. Empress came out with fire tonight.
I tell you.
Empress seems to be packing some healthy punches.
Wait, let's see the answer that I'm looking for. And it is, what is a stamp? It stays on the right-hand corner of the envelope. It doesn't go anywhere.
Wow.
And it can travel the world. What is a stamp? And that is for 300 points, doubled, so that's 600 points. Let's see who accumulated those points. All right, so I've refreshed. run again. Doing due diligence, cause me don't want to shout at me in any tone of words. First on the board with the correct response is Tiffany.
All
and that's
right.
for 600 points.
Whoa, because it's double, right?
Yeah, 600
So,
points to Tiffany. Then Empress, nobody didn't get to finish typing there. Empress corrected her spelling. Okay.
All right.
Do it again.
So here.
Oh, yeah, correct. And David, Truck Life. Rat is a rat.
Okay, so this is what we talk about. I mean, when you are at the end of the board, right? You know, you are exposed. And Tiffany, having 600 points here, you know, Daniel is in a little bit of spot right there. So the score as it is, Daniel on 200 points, and Tiffany 600 points, Ricardo 800 points, and Chuck Life and David 1,100 points. Empress in the lead, 2,300 points.
And Sharon said, Empress looked like you were blowing the abeng at a compound town.
Me to tell you.
Chuck Life said 6 lost Daniel.
Daniel.
Oh, but I hear more facts.
Right.
More facts came out, but like him take a little sit back in this one.
All right. So Tiffany, it's your time to choose a category, Tiffany.
Chuck Life said Tiffany just backs off Daniel like
so sunshine backs up. There you go. Well, you see, when you're on the board, but you know, being at the last there, it's always an exposing factor.
Okay. All right. So Tiffany's saying Marley for 200. All right. The name of Bob Marley's backing band. The name of Bob Marley's backing band. Everybody run on that one there. Name of Bob Marley's backing band.
You know, them over running.
I tell you, the cartwheel, everything on that one there.
Back foot.
All right, so I see the answer that I am looking for. And first on the board with the correct response is Tiffany. She forgot the S, but we know it's the Whalers.
Exactly. We are not going to penalize her for that.
So
and how many points?
Penalizing because she ate the S. And
200 points?
200 points. So what is the Whalers?
So there it goes. Tiffany not only just being on the board with 600 points, but now extending right her lead there. Daniel, 200 points. Now Tiffany and Ricardo, Mr. Nagonowe, on 800 points. Yeah. And Chuck Life and David, 1,100 points. Empress in the lead, 2,300 points.
Go on, pull on for Ricardo's leg.
You need to fence up your argument.
All right, so then we have Chuck Life, Daniel, Nova, Empress, Ricardo, Sharon. Okay, so Tiffany needs to choose Bob for 300. Right. Empress and Mr. Nagonowe. All right, so Bob for 300. All right.
Bob for 300.
Don Taylor was what to Bob Marley? Don Taylor was what to Bob Marley? Empress and Baron. Man, Ricky fling big stone over there.
In John one, fling what you want to fling Empress. In him now gonna wear. You know how long him depend 800 points? No, but I'm not lie. David depend 1,100 points longer than Ricky. Like I'm up place stuck it tonight. But him secure.
right. So
why do I believe that tonight you want still a surprising upset? Sunshine still out there, Moisha still out there, Moffat still out there, and who else?
yeah, Moffat never didn't join in.
Oh, it didn't join in? Okay.
All right. So Don Taylor was what to Bob Marley? All right. So I have what is manager. So it asks it was what to him. So what is manager? So let's say who is stepson. So let me refresh and see. All right, so first on the board, Trucklife had who is manager.
Let's give it, because that question,
it can be either who or what. It can,
what.
Yeah.
Because manager is a person.
Yeah.
So when you look at it, the what and the who
can go for either
yeah,
way.
it's not really significant right here. So,
all right,
so we are going to give this to Trucklife.
So Trucklife, it's 300 points.
Okay.
So then Tiffany, Ricardo, Empress, Danielle, Tiffany, Sharon. Okay, and that's how the answer came in.
Okay, so the score as it is, Daniel on 200 points. Tiffany and Ricardo on 800 points.
Oh, look at the board.
David on 1,100 points. Trucklife pull away, adding 300 points to his score, 1,400 points there. And Trucklife, your time to choose a category.
Okay, Tiffany asked a question. She said, it's not me. It's because it can swing either way, because manager is a person.
Manager
so
is a person.
Who, and it's also a title.
And manager is a title.
So it can be who or
so
what.
It's sort of,
so just give, it could be who or what.
Who or what, dear.
And Trucklife is saying Bob for 400. Bob Marley received the United Nations Medal of Peace in this year. So which year did he receive that? Bob Marley received the United Nations Medal of Peace in which year? All right. Search engine are run.
Empress. Go to Google. Me see you going to Google.
I see.
What you want, Empress and Ricardo? Two of them in a Google.
And it is what is 1978. So 1978 was when he got the United Nations Medal of Peace, and that is for 400 points. And let's see who first. So that is Tiffany.
Right. And how many points?
400. Ooh. So put on her 400 fast and I make it get cool.
Now, so Tiffany is making her stand right here on the board. Tiffany deserve her position on the board here. So Daniel, 200 points. Ricardo, stand on going away, 800 points. David, 1,100 points. Trucklife, Tiffany, 1,200 points. Trucklife, 1,400 points. And Empress in the lead. Ladies before gentlemen, 2,300 points.
All right, so we also have Trucklife, Empress, Daniel coming in with the answer, and Trucklife in both. Empress and Ricardo almost as smart as Google. I'm surprised their heads are not bigger than with all they know. I call them effigy head.
Effigy head. Effigy head them Trucklife.
Trucklife and Ricardo get the effigy head, not me. All right, choose stiff, and remember, don't choose the clothesline logo. I'm gonna have.
But if you notice, Empress just jump in and just take over everything and just gonna lead and just fuck everybody over there. So, hold on, I want to know what sort of energy that Empress have tonight. This Empress she's one of the last person who came on the board, and she just pushed everybody, and she just weaned herself ahead.
What? Sharon said, Tiffany, where are you with the melody makers? And Tiffany said, I'm on pause now. You better learn from David this day last week and come off a pause and continue playing.
Yes.
Chocolate, I see that the chances those two are so smart because still is laughing at his comment. All right. Your clients are not going to Ricardo. Ricardo said, "Man, run." Mr. Top call my name. Your client said, Empress blow the bang before she come.
What a tea.
That's a lot of God's energy. Your client said, Empress needs to calm down. All right. Yeah, Sharon, it's the sounding of the
bang.
All right, so Tiffany says Caribbean capital 4. I think she said 100. Yes, 100. All right, so let's see. The capital of Antigua and Barbuda. Capital of Antigua and Barbuda. So no avoid it all night and I come right back to it. Empress send me a nanny a par. Oh, stuffing. All right, and I see the answer that I am looking for. Empress, let me reveal the answer. What is St. John's? So let's see who first came in with the correct response. Let me let go the board. So that was for 100 points. Let me just refresh and see. So Ricardo, then Empress, Tiffany, Trucklife. Okay, and Empress Ricky chose.
How many points are for Ricky?
100.
100. If you got same is 100 bars too, you know. All right.
And Sean also came in with St. John's.
All right.
And he's saying for 500. The capital of Belize. The capital of Belize. I mean,
What's your Google engine? What's your Google engine?
Capital of Belize. All right, let me just bring up a new one for the meanwhile they are working it out. Okay, and I see the answer that I am looking for. So I'm just going to reveal it. What is Belmopan? So Belmopan is the capital of Belize, and that is for 500 points. So let's see who first came in with the correct response, because everybody British I run out with the correct answer. So Tiffany for 500 points. Tiffany is on fire right now. Where is Ricardo? Where is David? Where is Daniel? You're all on pause right now. You need to come on pause and go and play.
Okay, so the score as it is: Daniel on 200 points, Ricardo 900 points,
Daniel say here.
David 1,100 points, Truck Life 1,400 points, and Tiffany 1,700 points. So I guess an Empress in the lead, 2,300 points. Tiffany, like we can well say that Tiffany secure her place on the board.
As I guess David said secure in place on the board, so
well, I mean,
it's easy.
I mean, you have
so everybody got that correct.
Yeah. But
Ricardo said, now look at you know.
Well,
Where's that
the
Chocolate say 100 Mass Ricardo, aka Mr. Not Go Anywhere. Chocolate said, who is Ricardo? I forgot all about him. Ricardo, you hear them something there now? Okay, so choose. Is it Tiffany choose? Okay, she's saying 400.
400 points.
You know what? Me reveal this one. Double your answer.
Double your points.
Double point answer. The capital of Suriname. What is the capital of Suriname? So that's the last double. What is the capital of Suriname? What is Kingston?
Well, let me see this, because Empress looking poised to win this week, depending if all goes if all go well there. Tiffany seems to be running second place for now. Chuck Life in third place. And fourth place, David Ricardo, fifth place. It's is it clear to say that Ricardo secure his position here? How many points leave up there? From the few points that leave up there.
Okay. I see the answer that I am looking for. So it is, let me just reveal the answer. It is Paramaribo. So that's the capital of Suriname, Paramaribo. Okay, so hold on. Hold on. Somebody asking a question.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it is considered a culturally Caribbean country and is a member of the CARICOM. So Caribbean community. So yes, it is.
That's actually the first time knowing that. I'm being aware of that for the first time, because I didn't know that. Suriname? Okay. Food for
Yes,
thought.
it's part of CARICOM. Why is Suriname a Caribbean country, although it is on the northern coast of South America? The United Nations granted them 1/3 of an area of the Caribbean Sea. So they're considered a part of the Caribbean. I just need to look for the information to back up my response. Because me know I'm British bad.
Fair enough.
So that's 400, that's 800 points to whomever gets that. All right. So, who did I say got it again? Oh my goodness. Did I say who did? So, Paramina. So, first on the board with the correct response is Empress.
Whoa.
Then Ricardo, Tiffany. So, 800 points.
800
Ricardo.
points? For Ricardo or for Empress?
Oh, hold on. No, Empress. Sorry.
Oh.
Empress. Not Empress, Maggie, for your points. Daniel. Okay, she said she learned something tonight.
Okay.
All right, so Empress needs to choose the next category, and I need to.
So the score as it is: Daniel on 200 points, Ricardo on 900 points, David on 1100 points, Short Life 1400 points. It is the ladies' game tonight. Tiffany in second place, 1,700 points. Empress, way ahead of the crowd, 3,100 points. What a win tonight.
All right, so let's see what she chose. So it's for 300. The capital of Guyana. Capital of Guyana. So what is the capital of Guyana? And that is for 300 points. Trying to figure out if I can still put it in. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Into, I'm just going back into 33. Okay, all right, let's see where we are at. Okay, so I see the answer that I'm looking for. I'm just trying to sort out for the last question during the meanwhile. So what is Georgetown? And that is for 300 points. So
And who is the winner for that?
So let's see who first came in with the correct response. Let me refresh. So 300. So first on the board with the correct response is Empress.
Wow.
Then Truck Life. Let me go back up. That's for 300.
300 points?
Yeah. Then Ricardo, Tiffany, and Empress is saying for 200. Sharon also came in. Ricardo said big up 6 bars. That is a lot.
Okay.
Tiffany said I can't stop playing now. All right. So 200. All right. Read out the score. Let me just.
Okay. So the score as it is, Daniel on 200 points, Ricardo on 900 points, David 1100 points, Truck Life 1400 points, and Tiffany 1700 points. Empress in the lead, 3400 points to spare.
Okay, give me 1 second there, guys. Let me just fix this for the next.
You start to write up the board, whatever it is.
Start right up the board.
Because we only have what, 200 or 400 points?
They're just 200 points.
200 points?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's not going to make any significance.
If somebody's going to get 200 points more, you mean?
Sure.
1 sec. Almost there.
Empress. Tiffany.
It's okay. All right. So all right, let's go back to the board. Oh, 200. So she had said, what is the capital of Barbados? So Empress wanted 200. What is the capital of Barbados? Okay, and I see the answer that I'm looking for, and it is what is Bridgetown?
And who is the lucky winner for that?
All right, so first on the board with the correct response is David.
Okay.
Then Empress.
200 points?
Yes, 200 points. Then Empress. Then David, Truck Life, Tiffany, Daniel. You gotta say what spelling, and then Sharon and David is looking. They're saying, "What I miss?"
Okay, so
So who
just
did
a
I say
final-
first came in with?
David.
David.
Yeah.
So David, you choosing the okay. It's the last one. So I'm just gonna expose it, and I did change it. Nope. Sorry, it didn't change. So hold on. Let me just bring it up on the other template.
Again, another wonderful performance coming from Empress.
Okay, so I am going to choose the same category of this template that you would have chosen. So let me just open it up. All right, so what is that close brand logo? Asiago, welcome. Asiago, sounds happy Friday
Bless
to you.
yourself, Asiago.
Happy Friday to you and Happy New Year. Welcome. Nope, we have to think bigger than that. Expensive brand. David, so what is stress? So what is royal fashion? Think of a particular expensive watch. Nope. Very expensive watch. All of the entertainer they want have one. Hallelujah. I see the answer that I am looking for.
Empress.
All right, Rolex. So what is Rolex? So it should be what is. I just took it from a template that I have not adjusted. So what is Rolex?
That is the last.
And that is for 200 points. And I am going to stop sharing. Okay. All right. So let's see who first came in. Although I said already. So first on the board with the correct response is Empress, then Truck Life. If it's a Rolex, a clothes or accessory, you still put it on. I said, what is Rolex? What is Rolex for my wrist? It's a bust down. You guys are Drew David. Okay, all right. So we have come to the end of Jeopardy, and our scorekeeper is tallying everything to see.
Okay, so let us read out the total score tonight. Right. At the end of the day, wonderful performance. The participants did well. Right. But Empress was extremely outstanding, knowing at the point of play where Empress came in and seems to manipulate the entire game. An extremely wonderful performance from Empress. Landed Empress 3,600 points. Really a very good performance. And of course, tonight is definitely a ladies' night game, right? Second runner up there is Tiffany, right? Strengthening herself on the board, 1,700 points. And trust me, an improved performer over the many weeks, proven himself to be a real star. Truck Life coming in third. 1,400 points and always have solid and good performance. Right, David, 1,300 points. I mean, usual strong contender as well. And Ricky Ricardo, although he is Mr. 900 points, but somebody that cannot be taken lightly, somebody who have won many weeks. So guess what? all that said and done, Ricardo, even being at 900 points, is still the Dan of all Dans when it comes to Mystic Sensation Jeopardy. Right? So, Ricardo, you know it go. Your time to get some beat now because I beat other people all the while.
So congratulations again to all the winners and to all those who played well-played game. Thank you so much for joining and playing and making it the wonderful game that it is.
Yes. Moisha, Sunshine, and who else were there?
Sharon, there's a lot of people. You can't call out everybody.
Trust me, all the persons who participate, right? They have done well, right?
Chocolate is still open.
We're looking forward for next week again. For those persons to come back, you understand, stronger and defend what needs to be defended. All right. I always enjoy Jeopardy, honestly. Really enjoy Jeopardy. Right? So
all right, so let's put in Empress is saying 408.
408?
No, sorry, 894.
894?
Yes, you want it sent to the 894 digi.
894 digi, let me put it
and again, congratulations to Daniel. He has made it to the board. He could have done it before.
Daniel, exactly.
He could have done it twice, but because the keyboard changed situation and many people had keys, so we have to leave it like that. So trust me. Daniel is somebody to watch, just like how Truck Life was somebody to watch, and now he's a force to reckon with. And Daniel was going on with himself good last week, and him come back strong again this week. So
but you know,
better keep on your eyes on
Daniel. I tell you something in terms of Truck Life growth, though, right? That you have seen Truck Life take many beatings, but Truck Life has absorbed that.
And does have himself always and come back again until he's now a force to reckon
with.
That's why they say if man not dead, don't kick him.
Yeah. Truck Life have been there, done that. Won games.
Used to be 6 bars.
Coming from used to being 6 bars.
First place bars.
Yeah.
Second place bars.
Really, really, really. I mean, at the end of the day, lovely participation from all the participants. And we do appreciate them every week to make Jeopardy right what it is.
Check, because I have one of Aaron's phone in my hand, so let me check
so that
it.
Is awesome.
Here's something looks
so Tiffany,
Oh yes, I see it, and you sent it 7 days ago. Sorry, because I was looking for it in mine because I was waiting on Daniel to send the number. All right, as soon as I finish, I'll send it, Daniel. Sorry about that. I was thinking you were gonna send it to mine. I wasn't even thinking about sending it.
He sent it to me instead.
He sent it to you.
Okay, so Daniel, we will fix that. No, that's a no-brainer. We will definitely fix that, Daniel. All right, so we always appreciate persons, right, to be a part of Jeopardy. It is you who keep up Jeopardy and keep Jeopardy going, and we really appreciate that. We want to say big thanks for that, right, to have you here every Friday from out of your precious time, right, and take your time to be with us. We really, really, really appreciate it.
Empress, I mean, I met Daniel come give me a hard box in a Ricky. Well, I better look out for Daniel. So I'm have to tell you, look out of both eyes. I'm gonna look out of one. Oh, David also put, I think David put you1 sitting at 408, and I
think David 408
was, flow. Let me go back up.
408.
Hold on. Yeah, I think it's 408 flow.
For
David.
Okay.
I mean, Ricardo usual and
the
Tiffany and Chuck Life.
The truth be told, Empress winning tonight is really no surprise because we have known Empress Yannason has the ability to do that. So that is not really a surprise in terms of Empress even winning tonight. Right, Empress is quite, known for that formidable strength. Right, very good.
Daniel says, coming stronger on the board. Shh.
Yes, Daniel, and I mean, you're getting there. You're getting there. Right, you remind us so much of Truck Life.
Ricardo asking.
Truck Life started out.
Asking if the name still live in Empress. Let me see. When my husband TK the Ricky, weeks me not see him and go.
TK, oh.
Something another king. Oh Jesus. You don't remember the little one there, man? Jesus. What was the first part of his name again? Empress.
But on an honest note, it's just that Jeopardy taking us places,
Oh, Ricardo said with the WhatsApp number, the Tutorial King. Yes.
Tutorial King.
Tutorial King.
I haven't seen him around for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't have him number, Chris. You want to run him back foot. Oh my goodness. So how is the new year going so far for everyone? How was the new year so far? Hope everyone new year catch everyone in a cool mood, feeling safe. Well, as safe as can be, staying safe. Let's say that. Staying safe.
Tell Empress of the car know it's enough with food.
So no one joined the live, not for him, Empress. Okay, good night, Shupsi. Welcome. She's saying good night all. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for joining in. Hope the new year is treating you well so far. Okay, sorry to hear that, Arlene, but hope you feel better soon. Yeah, the time now with the flu season, RSV and COVID still here. This flu season is horrible. It's awful, and especially the kids are the ones who are getting mostly sick. Okay. Oh, me never. Okay, sorry. Let me put up Let me pin it. Sorry, I think I dropped it but forgot to pin it. Hold on, Ricardo. Ricardo same one to join the live, so let me pin it. I pin the link. There you go, Ricardo. Step up on the ladder, but make sure you step carefully and don't drop because I don't want to consume me. Make sure you don't fall off the ladder. Arlene says thanks. Okay, you're welcome, Arlene. Welcome, Ricardo. Happy New Year. You jump up on screen for the new year.
This work. Oh, I'm here. Hi. Good night, everybody. I'm going back on the road. If my background is noisy, I'm on the road.
Oh, you're still on the road?
Oh, well, I'm going back on the road.
Okay. Oh, you're running out to KFC as Truck Live said?
No.
It's what time there now? 10:14. KFC no close yet.
Yeah. In Oldham they close at 1, so I have a lot of time if I'm going there. But good night, everyone. Happy New Year's. Hope everybody is doing well so far.
Ricardo, Empress Ricardo, Big Mouth Troops is Ricardo, so happy to a good night.
Yeah, I am happy.
Okay, you're so happy.
I want pizza.
Empress, just stay aside. But yeah, I'm just coming up here just to give a shout out to everybody in the chat.
My stomach.
Mystic family, big up yourselves, both you guys. Yeah. Where Byron got the food. Yeah, that's regular for
I didn't eat it. Neither did I, so I'm gonna warm up some food.
Yeah, that's what reached me as well. I just came in straight from work, so
So you know how it go.
I'm going to the jerk center.
Oh, not KFC tonight. You're gonna do jerk. What jerk pork?
Nah, nah, nah. That's for
Jerk,
the pork,
jerk
man. But
Trenta.
up over pork.
You're gonna jerk Trenton, and you're gonna take a big
Pork,
stone
pork,
and lick
pork
the
not
jerk
for
in
eat. Pork not for eat. And the funny thing is, I usually eat it, but I just stop. They
Sure,
just
it's asking
can't
if
find it.
you could open your camera and let us see your face full time.
No more trim right now. I can't do that.
So what you here have to do with your face?
No more trim. Don't look old.
People don't want
Let
to
me
see your
look like a long time, big man.
yeah, the camera.
Chocolate for the farmers. Wait, the farmers. Yeah, it's exactly out there I'm going.
Okay,
It's not even, it's coming to me. My sister works out there, so it's coming to me.
okay, jerk pork, I'm gonna go buy a jerk because
Nah, Empress.
Ricardo, I do live in Mapen area.
Oh, hey,
Free
that's a
chicken.
god.
Is that free chicken? Yeah, big.
That's exactly what I'm doing, Empress.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I'm leaving now, guys. Going to buy.
Okay.
No, I don't buy pork. Get away. So good night, everyone. Happy New Year. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the weekend. I'm still going to be in the chat anyway. So yeah, big up on yourself.
Okay, thank you so much and Happy New Year to you again and much prosperity for 2023 and way beyond. Infinity, infinite prosperity for everyone. Ricardo and Pink waving. Okay. Be safe. Okay, 6:58 Diary or Nina. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Happy Friday to you. Happy New Year as well. Really appreciate you joining us. Trucklife said, thanks for calling Ricardo. Ricardo, zippy mouth. Ricardo, be safe and bring piece of chicken for me. Trucklife said, Ricardo sounds smarter on the phone. More than that easy, you know. Okay. Gotta say area. Okay, guys. So I have to work in the morning. Well, it's still early here. It's 8:19. So I have to work in the morning on Sunday and Monday. So I am going to bid you guys good night. Empress said, thanks for calling Ricky. Must the message him say him sometime him whatever low him come off screen. Okay. You know, if they're working out of him accent right through. You can't use him head but sound smarter, you mean sound hungry. Press about caca fat, so why you never give with the accent too? All right, so Truck Life is saying Mystic Sensation, enough love and appreciation every time. Another wonderful week in the bag. Thank you so much, Truck Life. Really appreciate the continued support. And everybody, Empress is saying I enjoyed it here tonight. Trust me, thank you. You guys made it fun as usual. So thank you guys. Because without you, we would not be here. And for those over on Facebook, thank you so much for joining in. Really appreciate your time. And if you want to join in the fun and games each week, then you can always come over on Facebook and join in. No, sir, I'm listening, but nah. Oh, she was listening, but never hear the accent. Okay, great, Empress. Good to know, and you are welcome. And Arlene is saying, have a blessed night, everybody. Have a blessed night. All right. So yes, truck life, the green chair. You saw the master man in a green chair, but I can't tell you when yet. It's in the garage waiting him go buy him green chair. Empress said, tell Byron, ta-ta. Every third British now. Girl, say after party. Blessings to truck life from Arlene. And Shirley saying, have a blessed night and enjoy the rest of the week. Be safe. See you all next week. And likewise to you, Sharon. Stay blessed, stay safe, and have a wonderful and productive week. And try and get some rest. Same color. Same color. But it's there, but you're not going to see it for now. You'll see it pop up somewhere. You'll see them pop up somewhere. Your class still insisting should I pick another color. Tell him to buy a pump pair. Oh my goodness, no. This is neither of them color. It's just green, just natural, just green. It doesn't signify anything. Put your go farmers. Mark a chair. And that may I forgot to mark my chair. This one I don't have to mark. I don't have to mark this one. This one's safe as it is. Okay. Still there work, but you go farmers. Somebody get called out. David, I call out tricky for him on and comment them. How you say you do that, you did that so, but yet you got this so. In a business we don't know. I don't business we don't know at all. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm gonna say good night and have a wonderful and restful weekend. And you all stay blessed, stay safe, and walk good. So good night, guys. Love you all. Bye.